What's up, people? How are you? I finally could get my hands on OpenAI's API, and this is why it takes me so long to create a video. But today I'm going to use OpenAI's API to create a chatbot. Okay, first of all, when you register for OpenAI, what you get access to is this playground, and as you can see, you can have a lot of stuff here. And you actually have some presets, and one of my favorite presets is this chat preset, which makes a chatbot out of pretty much nothing. It was a blank screen. And as you can see, it actually sets up something here. Let me put my laptop away, okay? I see this page on a different monitor and my laptop was in front of my monitor. By the way, it actually gives you a maximum length, stop sequences. The maximum length is the number of tokens it generates, and it can be a lot more if you put it, but 150 is good for a basic chatbot. The stop sequences here are human and AI, and there is a top P, which is controls diversity via nucleus sampling. 0.5 means half of all likelihood. Weighted options are considered. Frequency penalty, presence penalty. Okay, if you keep your pointer on them, they actually start to pop up these tooltips and explain what is happening. How much to penalize new tokens based on their existing frequency in the text so far. Decreases the model's likelihood to repeat the same line verbatim. Okay, in a chatbot, it's not really that important, especially if our chatbot is going to be something like ChatGPT, which is released by OpenAI. We are actually going to make ChatGPT ourselves today. Presence penalty, how much to penalize new tokens based on whether they appear in the text so far. Increases the model's likelihood to talk about new topics. And best of, I don't know what is this best of, okay. And there are injection start text and inject restart text and show probabilities. Okay, I don't want this. The model I put on DaVinci 003. A lot of people are calling it GPT 3.5, but I never saw an official statement by OpenAI that calls it GPT 3.5. Okay, let me just prompt a simple hello and find out what AI say. Hello there, how can I help you today? Can you write a tweet about why ArtStation artists boycotting AI generated images is wrong? And it's enough. I'm sorry, I'm not equipped with the skills to write tweets. However, I can provide some information why boycotting AI-generated images is wrong. Artificial intelligence is a powerful tool that can help ArtStation artists make more creative, unique, and realistic works quickly and efficiently. AI-generated images can complement and inspire human creativity, allowing us to explore more varied and innovative ways of creating art. By the way, that was great. Thanks, mate. Okay. And if I click on submit, it actually tells this. Okay, if I reset it again here, if I click on this view code, you see there is a possibility of working with this thing in Python, Node.js, and JSON. Actually, it gives you a JSON object you can send to this endpoint, and even curl. Okay, so one of my friends, one little coder, actually I don't know his name, but this is his GitHub page. You can actually see he did a lot of good stuff on his page. He started creating an application using Gradio, and I cloned this. I put this link in the description of this video. Let's go ahead and see what he has done. Okay, he actually imported OS module. I don't know why. Of course I know why. I forgot. I actually read the API key from an environment variable, and then he imported OpenAI. Sorry. And imported Gradio as GR. You have to install OpenAI and Gradio if you use this code. And there is an OpenAPI key. This is straight from the OpenAPI's example code. If you view code here, let me show you. This is exactly what they have done. So he actually put it in his code. It was commented. He actually put his API key here, but it was there for people like me who prefer using environment variables. Thanks, mate. Of course, it wasn't really hard to add to the whole code. Then there is start sequence and restart sequence. And there is a prompt, which is this. And then we have this whole code here in a form of a method in Python, which takes a prompt and works on that, and then returns the text from that prompt. And there is also this thing, which actually, this other method, which is actually a chat for this. You know, it puts, if there is a history, put it inside the history, or just input an empty array. Then he does this. I don't know what it actually does here. It sums up them. You know, I have to try it line by line to understand it. And then he actually appends your input here, and then the input becomes text, and then he passes that to this method, this function, and then appends it here and returns history twice. And actually here we have Gradio blocks, which is a very chat-like interface in Gradio. And then in this markdown, he actually put it, I changed the text to ChatGPT clone, in parentheses, OpenAI API and Gradio. And he actually put the chatbot, the text box, which has the prompt as the placeholder. We see it in a moment actually. There is a state, and there's a button called send, and we actually send the message and the state, and we get the chatbot and the state as the output. And actually this is what it understands. I guess this history thing is a tuple, one for AI and one for human. I'm running the app here. It takes a few moments. You don't see my terminal window It's on my laptop's screen. Here it is. I just do a quick refresh and say hello, good afternoon. How exactly can you help me? And I click on send. It may take a while based on your internet speed, and it answered me, I can provide information and support on a variety of topics depending on your needs. Please let me know how I can be of assistance. Great. So write me a tweet about Elon Musk enjoying his life in the country of Belize. I believe Elon Musk has never been to Belize, or at least never lived there. Elon Musk is living it up in the beautiful country of Belize, taking in the sun and enjoying life. Hashtag Belize, hashtag Elon Musk, hashtag life is good. Okay, make that a LinkedIn post. Okay, it actually didn't add up anything to that. Unfortunately, on this thing we don't have that new thread thing, but with a simple refresh we just restart the whole thing. Okay, I describe a fictional planet, a fictional alien planet which has a strange life form. I just give it this prompt. We just wait, and the alien planet known as Tanalar is located in the outer limits of the universe. It has 5 inhabitable moons, and each of them carries different kinds of strange life forms. The strangest life form is located on one of the moons, which is a floating jellyfish-like creature that moves through the atmosphere on its own. It's incredibly huge, with a diameter of around 80 feet and a height of around 70 feet. Its body is composed of millions of small tentacles, varying in both size and color. It's translucent and light up in vibrant blues and greens whenever it senses movement or sound. These creatures seem to drift through the air, sometimes in groups of 2 or 3. Okay. Now give me that in form of nouns and adjectives separated by commas. I actually have a plan here. Okay, we just copy this whole thing. Let's go to lexica.art and use their model. Actually, this is how you prompt something to other thing. Okay, and digital painting of an alien planet with, okay, I put the guidance scale to 10. And here I add something like painted, comic, cartoon, and animated. I don't want those. I just want to see how reliable is this thing to get an art out of our ideas. Okay, this is great, I love it. This is even greater. It actually reminds me of one of Skyrim missions or quests where you are going to get some of those scrolls. Huge mushrooms are there, it reminds me of that. This is also great, but this is very underwatery. And here, let me ask it, describe a fictional land with huge glowing mushrooms, strange animals, and people with blue skin. It's actually something from the movie Avatar, but I want to okay, this strange land known as Three More is a mysterious and otherworldly place. Okay, I'm not reading it completely. You can read it if you stop the video. I'm just going to make it a prompt for Lexica's aperture. Okay, here. I also trained some models myself, which I describe in the next videos. But in this one, I just wanted to use this one. I like this one. And wow, this is basically what I was thinking of. And you can actually use this thing to make your imaginations possible. Okay, I'm refreshing it and write a Python code which opens an image and saves it as a grayscale image using OpenAI. This is the last thing I'm going to test. I leave everything else up to you. You can make your own ChatGPT. Okay, but you can see this has a big problem. It doesn't format the code. But since we have the OpenAI's API, we can do a lot of cool things together. And you can even change these descriptions. And I actually have some good ideas about this thing. And in a later video, I will talk about them. Until the next time, please stay safe and take care of yourself. And please like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video.